Hey everybody. This recording will cover the module Coco assignment options, your would you rather assignments for that module. It is open for you on the side of Blackboard underneath module Ariel and module Buzz Lightyear. Then you will find module Coco, which covers chapters 11 through 14. Okay, so same as your other chapter or your other modules, here are the chapters. This one I think has, oh, it's fractions. I just happened to pick on that one or click on that one. So it has two parts for sound. So again, keep up with the PowerPoints. And again, you choose whether you want to just look through the PowerPoint or if you want to work through the ones with sound as well. So there are your chapters 11, 12, 13, and 14. So just really quickly, 11 is problem solving. 12 is measurement, time, and money. All the good stuff, right? 13 we know is fractions, and 14 is decimals. Okay, so this one only has one part. I was able to fit everything in that part. Fractions I could have kept going, but I didn't. Here's your quiz that is open as well on chapters 11 through 14. And then here are your would you rather assignment options. So this is taken directly from the syllabus, and I kind of just combined two parts of the syllabus together. So your options are to look at mathematics websites and or apps, or to watch at least 5 videos from the textbook and answer questions that will be provided. And I'm going to pause the video for 1 second because I want to get my e-text open. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'll show you why I wanted to open the e-textbook in just 1 second. Okay, so again, your options, websites and or apps. Or your other option is watch videos from the text and answer questions. So we'll talk about this one first, the websites or apps. For both of them, you can work individually with a partner or with a small group. Remember, if you work with someone else, only one of you needs to submit, and then just make sure to include everyone's names when you submit it. Okay, so this one I want you to look at and or examine existing mathematical websites and or apps. Oh, it kind of cut off a little bit. Sorry, cut off one little word. There we go. You will need to find and describe 5 different mathematically relevant websites and or apps to evaluate following the rubric for this assignment to determine their usability in a special education classroom. So, and I'm sure you're gathering this, something like, if you look down here, Kahoot or quizzes. Not really what I'm looking for, right? Google doesn't really count, right? While there's nothing wrong with those, and I encourage Kahoot and quizzes and stuff like that, that's not what I'm looking for, okay? So if you choose this option, the websites or apps, you will just click right here. Okay, so here is the template that I have for you. So if you want to do this assignment, I'm going to show you what the template looks like, okay? This is an example. If you do not love, let me enable editing. If you do not love this template, guess what? You don't have to use it. Okay, I'm just trying to make it easy for y'all. So you'll see, remember you need 5 total websites, apps, or a combination of both. So if you're someone who, my parents, if they were doing this assignment, they wouldn't know what an app was. So they would not choose any of the apps. Okay, so you can choose 5 websites if you want. You can choose 5 apps if you want, or you can choose a combination of both. Maybe you want 2 websites and 3 apps, okay? Maybe you want 4 websites and 1 app. So whatever works for you and, for the students with whom you're currently working or in your practicum class or something like that, okay? So you need 5 total. So I want you, if you're doing the website or the app, link it here if possible so I can click right to it and go to it if you can. This is what I will look for, navigation of website app. So is that website or app well organized? Is it easy to navigate? Can visitors clearly understand where they are and where they need to go next within the website or app? What about the effectiveness of the website or app? Does the website app help meet the learning goals successfully? Does it support students to accomplish learning outcomes? Does it help improve student understanding of an aspect of mathematics? Layout and design of website or app and or app. Are there multiple graphic elements? Do they vary in layout and design? Do design elements assist visitors in understanding concepts and ideas? And then engagement provided by the website app. Does it offer active learning experiences, right? That's something we really want to look at, especially in the area of math. How can we get these kiddos actively engaged and actively learning? So if they're just sitting there, clicking through 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 4, right? If they're just sitting there kind of clicking, is that really active? Is it really getting them more more familiar and more mastery with a certain area of math. Does it increase student motivation and engagement? Does it promote active involvement with an aspect of math? And what do you like and dislike about the website or app? Okay, so again, this is a template to evaluate the websites and or apps you select. Feel free to use more space if you need it. The questions are just guides for you. If there's something else you would like to discuss, feel free to do that. You know, if it's terrible, if it's a terrible website, say it's terrible, right? If you would not recommend it to 7-year-old students who have autism, well, then tell us that. So if you hate this template, also same thing, you don't have to use it. I was just trying to be helpful, okay? So again, 5 websites, 5 apps, or a combination of both. You'll answer the exact same question and for all of the 5. And because I'm nice to y'all, ready? So here's page 1, here's page 2, here's page 3, here's page 4, here's page 5. Oh my gosh, Dr. Fries, that is so nice of you. Oh, you guys, I know, you're welcome. I'm so funny. So again, if you want to use it, great. If you don't, don't. But again, you will just, if you choose to use it, you're just going to pick, okay, website number 1, but you're actually going to put the name and link it if possible. Website number 2, put the name. App number 1, put the name. App number 2, and I'm feeling appy. Oh, come on, that's funny. App number 3. Okay, so this is your first option, looking at math websites and or apps. All right, that's your first option. And this is again right in a Word document, so you can just type right into it. Okay, and then, hold on, I have to get back. I've lost everything. Okay, there we go. So I moved it just a touch. Okay, so that's the template right here. So this is where you will submit your assignment. If you choose this one, here is the rubric I will grade. You know, I'm gonna have to move my little screen again in just a second. Hold, please. Okay, so here is the rubric for the math websites, math apps review assignment. Okay, so looking for, again, did you address all the questions under the descriptions of categories? Did you address all the questions? You know, so this is what I mean by description of categories, right? So are you answering all these questions? 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 5 times over, right? So again, if there's something else you want to add, feel free. I would use these as these questions or description of categories as a starting point. But again, if you want to, you know, add something else, feel free. If you're using one of these websites or apps with your current students, whatever your placement is or whatever your job is, let us know or let me know. Oh, it went away, people. Hold, please. It 100% went away. There it is. You're welcome for my singing. Okay, so that's your first option, right? So, again, that is right here, math websites and or math apps, and that goes with this description right here. Everything you need is here. Here's your template, here's your rubric, and back up here is where you will submit it. Remember, you can access the template here or clicking right here. All right, so that's the first option. The second option is to watch at least 5 videos that you select from the textbook and answer questions that will be provided. This is where having the e-text is helpful, as this is the only way you can access the videos. So if you don't have it and you really want to look at the videos, you might want to partner up with somebody and figure something out. Okay, so you're going to, again, you can choose the videos that you want. I'm going to show you what they look like in just a second. Actually, lies.com, I'm going to show you now as soon as I remember where I went. Okay, so in the textbook, you will see something and you just kind of have to, you might be able to find it over in like the table of contents. I'm not sure. Nope, I don't think so. Sometimes they have them like separate where they have like videos, but it looks like here you kind of just have to go, you know, chapter by chapter, but you do not have to watch the videos from the chapters that we're working on. Okay, so I know this module is what, chapters 11 through 14. You can select videos from any of the textbook chapters. Okay, so let me say that again. You do not have to just watch videos from chapters 11 through 14. You can, of course, that's perfectly one place to start, but you can choose any of the 18 chapters. I would like you to vary the chapters though, okay? So No more than one video per chapter. I don't want you to just go into chapter 7 and say, oh, there's 4 different formats, I'm going to watch them all. No, vary it a little bit. And if you struggle with fractions, let's say, maybe you want to look in chapter 13 and see if there are some video formats that you can watch, okay? Or if you struggle, or if your students are currently struggling with multiplication, maybe go to that chapter. You will kind of have to go page by page because, again, it doesn't look like you can search anyway. Some of you might be able to find it better than me, but as of now, and for time's sake, I'm gonna not search. So this one is an example, format 7.7a, complex addition facts with a total less than 20. So anywhere it says click here, that's where it's gonna take you to. In an ideal world, you might have to click again. It's gonna take you to a little video, okay? They're pretty short. Let me just show you, they're pretty short. Okay, so format 7.7a, complex addition facts with a total less than 20. So you'll just watch the video. Not all of them are, you know, 1 minute and 40 seconds, but some of them certainly are. Okay, so that's what I mean by the video. So from the textbook, you'll look for, and I believe they're all kind of in boxes like this, and then it says click here. All right, so again, I had to move my mouse a little bit and I clicked right here, and that took me right to the video. So after you find your 5 videos to watch, then you're going to, yes, I have to move you, I know. Then you're going to answer questions. All right, so you will watch 5 video clips from the e-textbook and answer the questions in this Word document right here. And you will also need the HLP document to help answer one of the questions. Here is the HLP document. You have probably seen it before, and that's okay. High leverage practices in special education. Let me just show you this really quickly, and then I'll show you the questions. Okay, so I have to move my thingamajigger every time. Hold, please. All right, so high leverage practices in special education. We have collaboration, assessment, social, emotional, behavioral practices, and instruction. All right, so there are 22 HLPs. Again, you have probably seen this document before, and I am glad, maybe with a class with me or maybe with one of your other professors, but there are 22 high leverage practices in special education. So you will need this document to help you answer the first question. All right, so let me take you to, well, it always gets hidden. Hold on, let me move the, hold please. Okay. Hold on. All right, so here is our assignment. So you'll watch at least 5 videos of your choice, again, your choice, but 1 per chapter, okay? From the textbook, answer questions that are provided, individual, partner, small group. This is where having the e-text is helpful, as this is the only way you can access videos. You'll select any 5 videos from the e-text to answer the following questions. I'm kind of wordy, aren't I? You will need the HLP document that I just showed you to help you with this first question for each one. So make sure that you tell me the format, name, and number of the videos you select, okay? So you would put, you know, here, format 7.7a, add-ins with less than some less than 20 or whatever the title was. So just copy and paste that right in here. If you want to throw in the page number, you can do that as well, but you don't have to worry about that. I'm mostly worried about the format, name, and number. So the first question, and so again, you will watch 5 videos. So guess what? I did the exact same thing that I did for the math websites apps assignment. Here it is, second time, third time, 4th format, and your 5th one. So you will just answer the exact same questions, and I already have it in a document for you. So how is this format aligned to the high leverage practices in special education? And I want you to answer that question, but then tell me specifically how it relates to at least one high leverage practice. So maybe it relates to high leverage practice number 22. Tell me how. Tell me the name of the high leverage practice and tell me how they are aligned. Question 2, where else would this strategy format, kind of format 7.7, be useful, meaning in what other math skill concept, and is there a real life situation where the strategy could be used? And then what are some ways the teacher was able to maintain student attention during the lesson? So some of the lessons are pretty short, right? So you're really going to have to pay attention. You might need to watch the videos a time or two, which if they're only 1.5 minutes, you know, I think your life will go on. So again, 5 videos, and you're just going to do the same exact thing 5 times, just like with the websites and apps assignment. Okay, so that is it for these assignments, and I'm almost out of time, of course. So remember, you do have your chapters. Here's your would you rather assignment options. Here's your quiz that is currently open for you as well. And again, you can choose the math websites or apps. You will submit that one here. And here's a template for that. Or you will choose the videos And here is the template for that, or here too, and then you will submit that here. Okay, and remember in the textbook, it looks like, oh, let's see if I can get to, in the textbook, it looks something like this, format 7.7a, complex addition facts with a total less than 20. You would tell me all of that stuff, and then you would click here to watch the video. All right, that's it for Module C. That covers both the assignment options and the quiz. I'll see you later for Module D.